did you know that when you go on a Tesla website and you go and you like not even sort their cars because they only have 4 models now, but when you go and you look at the different models, they lined them up in the order Model S, Model 3, right?
Yes.
Model X, and now the new Model Y. And when you take those letters, it spells out sexy. I thought that was the funniest thing in the world.
The alphabet of cars.
I think the truck is supposed to be called Model U, so it's gonna be
U
U
sexy.
sexy.
Oh shit!
That's pretty cool.
I see what Tesla's doing.
It's clever. I'm gonna give them that.
Their naming is clever.
The
But
naming
let's
is
talk
clever.
about this Model Y here, because we seem to have mixed opinions here amongst us. I think, Marley, you said you didn't like it,
No.
and then
I
AJ
don't
said he
like it.
didn't like it.
No, I didn't like it. It's a bad view. It's just a bad design.
Like I think the word that I can use to describe it is underwhelming.
Oh, okay.
But it makes sense though. If you
It
really
looks-
think about what they're doing, it makes total sense.
It does make sense, but it looks like the runt. It looks like the runt.
And
The
that's why-
runt of the litter.
That's why they called it Model Y, because you're gonna ask yourself, why would you buy this?
That's a good one, Marley.
See? But I see what they're doing. They're trying to get a car in every category, right?
Or at least that's my theory.
It is your theory, and I just stole it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's supposed to go into every category. I don't know.
Well, think about why they have like suburban versus the smaller version. What is it?
The
Tahoe.
Tahoe.
So it's like the same thing, right? It's a smaller SUV.
I think they're catering to the masses now. So if you get the X or you get the S, you're in the $100,000 range, right? So now they're bringing out cars that are $35,000 to $50,000 range. So I think they're creating more cars for the masses. So you're gonna see a lot of ugly Ys on the street now.
I mean, me personally, I actually kind of like it, but it's because I recently helped Benny with the Model X and I fell in love with the Model X. So seeing, excuse me, seeing the Model Y, kind of excites me a little bit. Not that I would go and trade my Mustang for one, but like, now it seems more realistically accessible.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what about the Model 3? Because the
Model
Model
3 is
3
a
is
car,
only
though.
the Model 3 is only $35,000.
Yeah, but Model 3 is a car. Model Y is gonna be like SUV.
It's like,
It's
yeah,
a
but a
crossover,
crossover SUV
yeah.
type thing.
Two different purposes, bro.
I don't look at the Model 3 and I don't take it too seriously because I look at myself and I compare myself to that car and I'm like half of it. So I feel like if I just had a little bit more headspace, I'd be
Oh
able to
my
fit
God.
better.
Have you been in a Model 3?
No, I've only been in the Model X.
They're actually pretty roomy.
The Model 3s?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, I know the Model X are freaking open too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when you open
There's a
those
lot of
doors,
cabin space because they don't have your typical dashes
Yeah.
that come out towards you, so everything's just like windshield.
I really like what Tesla's doing in terms of like automotive. Like they've disrupted the industry and they're still going at it. But
Even more now because they're being more aggressive with dropping their price tag.
yeah, that's true.
So
Because now entry for a Tesla is $35, and that gets you most of the features of an electric car, like an electric vehicle that they're putting out, and it gets you their brand.
Tesla's gonna do good with the the cars, no matter what they come out with. It's kind of like people with iPhones. You always have to have the new iPhone. So they have Tesla fanboys.
Yeah.
So everybody's all about the Tesla. So they're gonna cater, like I said, more to people that is in their price range, and they're gonna sell. I'm sure they're probably gonna be a waiting list to get that car.
and it's a bigger market for people who are environmentally friendly. And all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Tree huggers. You damn tree huggers are gonna go out there and buy the Y.
You know the funny thing is that neither is their demographic because it's all their demographics aren't tree huggers. So I spent a lot of time kind of researching like who the hell even owns a Tesla because I don't know any of my friends that own Tesla.
San Francisco is one of the biggest.
Their biggest market.
Yeah, in California or Southern California. So there's a lot of tree huggers.
Well, I think Tesla is like seen as cool though. I mean, it's not just people who are environmental.
Well, yeah, it's tech.
friendly.
It's techie.
Yeah, it's tech.
It's
There
a
you go.
techie. Yeah, like you said. Well, I guess you're right. So it's a little techie.
When I looked at it though, it's men 35 to 45 who make over $100,000 a year and own their own home. Like that's who buys the car. Which I mean is not a bad thing. No, of course not. But I just like this whole like I don't know. I don't like Teslas. I don't understand their idea of a crossover, because if you look at it, its range is like 200 to 300 miles, right?
Yeah, the Model Y has less range than I think any of them
Yeah,
so far.
so if it's a crossover SUV kind of thing, the one of the highlights of an SUV or a crossover is being able to take it out.
Okay, but so as you know, I don't know if you guys know. I think I told you guys, but I might be getting a Tesla 3 for my wife.
Yeah.
Right. So there's different models. So you have the ones that are just rear-wheel drive, the batteries. Then you have the ones that are all-wheel drive. So it's optioned out. So you can have the base is like 35.
Yeah.
But if you want the bigger battery pack, the more distance to be able to go further out, you can get that. So that's what they're selling it as. But you can get the options and go, the 300 or 400 miles, on a charge.
But your wife has an SUV, right? So if she wanted to get an SUV, a Model Y would be a good candidate.
No, she likes the 3 because she's
She
driving
hasn't
it.
seen the Y though.
Nah, she won't like it. Yeah,
No,
she won't like
She's gonna
it.
see her with the Y in a couple months.
Yeah.
She might be.
She
I
might be.
I could see it.
She doesn't. She's going into more sporty.
Nah.
Yeah, she's gonna slap you if you find
Guarantee
out you're
you.
talking about
She
that
ain't.
because she don't like to
Watch.
be.
You'll-
I just, I don't understand the whole SUV crossover stuff. Like, if I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy a car, and I'm super hikey, and I like to go off and do things in the woods and stuff, the last car I would be getting would be an electric car.
Yeah.
Well, there's so many charging stations now, though. I mean, go to Walmart, go to Costco, go anywhere. They all have charging stations, so it's not like.
But see, that's the thing. It's that SoCal and NorCal has a lot of charging stations, but if you go somewhere, in Washington has a ton on the east side, but you go south where I used to live, there ain't no charging stations. We barely have gas stations. So,
Well, Tesla has an app so when you
So
do
you-
go on trips, you can plan your trip based on the charging station.
well, yeah, which you know what? One of my old bosses traveled from Seattle down to Palm Springs in a Tesla, but it took him an extra 6-7 hours because he had to stop and he had to go out of his way to go charge the car. Which that's cool. You can make it all the way down here on $20 because they do charge you for electricity, but you just wasted all the 6 hours out of your time waiting for your car to charge. Have to go out of your way to go find
Right,
a
but
place to
that's-
charge.
But I think
I hate
that particular thing isn't just Tesla though. That is all strictly electric vehicles. That's just
Yeah.
not Tesla. So if you're gonna talk smack about Tesla because they got to do that, well, so does the Nissan Leaf. So does the Chevy
Well,
Volt.
nobody likes
so does
the
all of
Leaf.
that. Well, no one really. I mean, I can't say no one.
But I guess when you buy that car, you understand that. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
You
because
have to
you're
take that
a
into
rich
consideration.
35 to 45-year-old man that has his own house and you're just going to and from work. No, I get that, but I just don't get this appeal to the masses stuff because I don't think it's appealing to the masses at all.
Well, I don't think you're their audience though.
Yeah.
It's for
Well,
the techie.
I'm not.
It's-
I'm
it's-
not a man.
It's for the techie, yuppie,
Yeah.
tree hugger. Well, I take the tree hugger statement out back. It's more the techie person.
Yeah.
The iPhone, the iWatch,
But when you think
the
about-
iPad guy.
But when you think
know.
about an iPhone, it's simple, it's clean. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
easy to use. The same thing with the Tesla. It's simple, it's clean. When you go inside, nothing's too crazy. It's appealing to certain type of people.
It's
techie
gimmicky.
people.
It's a gimmicky
So,
car.
yeah.
Super gimmicky.
Yeah. It's also super simple though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like Max is bringing up. A
No, super simple but super complicated because you know why my wife wants it, right? She thinks she can just get in the car and it's gonna drive her ass home.
Oh.
That and I said no, babe. I go, I'm kind of on the fence about even getting her the car because I said, you call me in the room to turn on the damn TV, you're gonna have issues even getting in this car, starting it and going,
That's what I will
And
say.
I go, this is not the car for you.
That's what I say 100% for sure. Because
Yeah.
like my mom and my dad, for example, I think that they're not. I mean, they're they're middle aged, getting older every day. But I see them, and my mom, she makes an effort to learn how to use her technology. My dad is sort of tries, but when he can't, he gets frustrated and he asks my mom. And when my mom can't, she calls one of the offspring, me or my siblings or whatever. But I can't see them driving a Tesla. I think it would be way too complicated.
I don't think older people would get in there and mess with it. I think they would just get in there.
Well,
and
but
drive the car.
but okay, so you're asking what's difficult. The difficult thing is the autonomous driving. So the driving where you don't have to have your hands on the steering wheel. It'll drive for you. And then they're talking about going from destination A to destination B. So some of these cars, like even the 3, you can get it where it's equipped. When that technology is ready, you don't have to pay the $8,000 or $9,000 to get it installed in your car. So that's the kind of stuff that the lane assist, the driving, the parking, the pulling it out of your garage. It's all that stuff that. Are you really going to use it? Are you gonna have the car pull out? I mean, you're probably going to show your friends, hey, look, my car could come out of the garage on its own. But you're not going to be using it every day. It's kind of like remote starting your car.
Yeah.
In the beginning, it was cool to remote start your car, but how many people actually do it? I think the only people that really do it are
people in the cold areas
or in the Midwest where they want to warm up their
AC.
car before they get out and defrost the windows. But I think there's so much technology that are the people really going to use all of it? It's a little too much, I think. But maybe because I'm older.
And that's just a big issue though, because there's so many cars that are jam packed with even your
damn truck.
My truck. Let me tell you a story. I drove 40 minutes in my truck. I didn't touch the gas or the brake. My truck stops on it. It stops. It keeps the distance between the cars in front of you. It's the active cruise control, and then it has the lane assist. So if your car starts veering over, it will counter steer and straighten out the truck. So every now and then, because I was leaving my hands, I was like, let me see how long I can do this. And I left my hands off the steering wheel, and then once it does it a few times, it says to place your hands on the steering wheel, so it senses it, and then it goes back and it resets again, and you let your hands off. But no brake, no gas.
You know how I know he's lying? He said 45 minutes. There's no way you're gonna go in 45 minutes without traffic here.
No,
He's fucking lying.
No.
Fucking.
No, wait,
And
wait.
he's old, so it's probably 4 to 5 minutes.
No, wait,
No,
Max.
it's-
Wait, Max. Wait.
ahead.
No, wait,
Go
Marley.
ahead.
Let me correct the young buck.
Go ahead.
In traffic, the truck will literally stop. When traffic moves, the truck moves.
Like
Yeah.
from 60 to 0?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
It's really
pipe
cool.
down,
We're gonna
young
have to do a
man.
video on that. I don't believe it.
You want to see it?
Yeah.
Who wants to see my truck drive by itself? Throttle or
So
gas
your car
and
has
brake?
your technology is more advanced than a Tesla?
No, my truck does it.
I don't know, man.
It doesn't drive
So
on
how-
its own, but it brakes and gasses.
You said you didn't touch the steering wheel or the gas pedal for
No,
45 minutes.
you can. No, I said I touched the steering wheel.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Okay, you straightened it out. So I want to record for 45 minutes you doing that.
Okay, Max.
Find a freeway first that doesn't have traffic.
Let's do a challenge. I'm gonna bet Max $100. No, you know what? Let's do 3 free car washes.
That's like $100.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
If not, you have to wash my car, and we're gonna fucking post it on fucking Engine Base.
Okay.
All right. Shake on it.
Shake on it.
All right.
You're
Yes,
gonna eat it. You're gonna eat it.